Live from Stevenson University, the home of the Mustangs. I'm Larry Dukes and Morgan Knox with me tonight on Red Dog Media, broadcasting, live streaming the A Conference IAAM Basketball Championships. The St. Francis Panthers versus the St. Pilati Panthers. Morgan, we're in for a real treat tonight. Two awesome basketball teams.
Yeah, oh, whoa. There's my mic. Yeah, I'm excited. I have never seen either team play. I know I've been saying that all day, but I'm not from this neck of the woods, and I went to public school, so this is exciting for me, and I've heard nothing but great things about both teams. I'm really excited to see a great game here for the A Conference.
Yeah, we're introducing the entire squads of both teams in respect for the championships. And first is Pilati being introduced. Their head coach, Joe Matthews. And also at half court, Jerome Shelton, the head coach of St. Francis, fist pounding all the players as they come through along with the officials. We should have an excellent game here tonight. In the semifinals leading up to this, St. Francis beat Roland Park to advance. And Pilati beat McDonough by 2 to advance to the championship final. So both teams deserving of this opportunity, and we're going to see quite the action. Beautiful venue for the IAAM championships. Sold out crowd, standing room only. We are literally in the rafters, a couple people deep in standing room, and also. On the baselines, we have people that filled the bleachers there. So jam-packed night of excitement and fun for the A-Conference Finals. Now it's St. Francis' opportunity to be introduced.
Both teams with very deep benches.
Yeah, we expect this to be a up and down the court affair. A lot of scoring, a lot of good defense. So it should be jam-packed. Turning it over to the arena announcer as he finishes off with the announcement of the players and then our national anthem, and then we'll be ready for some basketball.
Love seeing the little personal handshakes they have with their teammates when they get to the end of their tunnel.
beautiful rendition of our national anthem performed by a senior at Pilati. So we're ready for some game action here at Stevenson University. Referees taking their jackets off, folding them at midcourt. Be ready for some action. For St. Francis, the starters at midcourt. Dorsey, Gordine, Humphrey, Reese, and Barnes looks like the starters. And on Pilati, we have Hall, Rideout, Sidnor, Sangerlin,
This is by far the biggest crowd we've seen all day, Larry.
Absolutely. We have a discussion going on at the scorers table.
Once again, a great turnout by each school's student bodies.
Yep. And the fifth starter for Pilati is Russell. Got the folks from Stevenson down there, so must be some technical thing we're trying to get sorted out. And meanwhile, the players going back to their benches. Okay, looks like we've got it all sorted out and we're ready for action. Here in your A Conference IAAM Finals. And our tip-off. Controlled by Pilati. Right out at the point. Over to Hall. Hall drives. Knocked away. And it stays Pilati basketball. Underneath the basket. Lob in, taken away by St. Francis. Number 22 for St. Francis, Turner controls the ball. Over to Angel Reese, flip to the other side. Ball movement, skip passes. Look inside, nothing there. Over to Reese. Back out the top. And a shot. It's good. Anaya Gordine with the basket. It's a three. And St. Francis with the first score. Pilati right back. Shot, no good. And a foul called on the play. It's going to go against Gordine from St. Francis. A shot by Pilati, no good. Rebound. Another three. Oh, net. Russell, Nia Russell with Pilati's first three. 3-3, 6:31 remaining. Another three. Shot no good. Rebound. Balls out to Reese. Drive in. Nothing there. Taken by Pilati on the break. To the bucket. And draws a foul. And one! Jania Hall with the bucket. And draws a foul. Basket's good. And she goes to the line for the and one. And good. 6-3 Pilati. Ball swinging. Over to Dorsey. Dorsey at the top. Kick over to Gordine. Over to the wing. Drive. Shot no good. Rebound. Pilati. Nia Russell all the way. Lays it up. No good. Rebound. Pilati step back. Shot. No good. Sangerlin takes a shot. No good. It's going to be St. Francis ball. St. Francis controls. Angel Reese shot from the corner. No good. Rebound off St. Francis. Pilati ball. St. Francis coming with a full court press. Rideout will take the ball in, lobbed in. Up to Hall. And over to Russell. Nia Russell. Jumps, shot, no good. Rebound St. Francis. Angel Reese with the ball. Gordine looks inside. Humphrey with a bucket. And it's 6-5 Pilati. 4:38 remaining. Nope, we got a traveling violation. Going to get turned over to St. Francis. St. Francis on the wing to the corner. No good. Turner. And we're going to go up the other way. Foul is on Naomi Dorsey. Her first. And inbound by Pilati. St. Francis takes the lead, 7-6. Pilati moves it back up quickly, drives, dish, layup, good! Larry Sidnor with a basket, a block call. That didn't hang well with the Pilati faithful, did it, Morgan?
Not quite. It's definitely loud in here. People do not agree with that call.
8-7 Pilati, 3:42 remaining. Angel Reese goes to the line. Looking for her first points of the day. First one is good. In the game, Laren Sidnor for Pilati. Angel Reese, second shot, rolls out. 8-8, 3:39 remaining. Pilati controls, right out, over to Hall. Drive and a block and a off the Pilati player, and it's going to be St. Francis basketball. St. Francis brings it up. Gordine, top of the key. Looks underneath. Beautiful pass. And we're going to get an N1. Sangerlin with the basket. No, I'm sorry. Humphrey with the basket. And she'll go to the line for potentially the N1. And it's good. Full court press. Long heave down court. Off Pilati's hands and out of bounds. St. Francis basketball. And we got a timeout. Pilati takes the first timeout of the game. 3:13 remaining. St. Francis 11, Pilati 8. We'll be right back right after this TV break.
Caring is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's up and at 'em day after day and moment to moment. It's more than know-how. It's how we do what we do. There's only all in and full out. It's being fierce for those who can't be fierce for themselves. It's a higher calling, a promise to every patient we sit down with. We don't just care, we care bravely.
Okay, we're back to the action here at Stevenson University. Gordine up front. And it is loose ball, out of bounds. Looking for a call. And it's going to be St. Francis ball. On the baseline. 11-8, 2:57 remaining. Into the corner. Angel Reese for three. No good. Rebound, Pilati. Pressing it up the court. There's going to be a blocking foul. Number 22 for St. Francis. That's Kalia Turner with the foul. Anaya Russell will take it out of bounds for Pilati. And inbound to Vache, right out. Right out at the top. Moves, cut to the corner. Back out to the top. Reset. Movement, back out to the top. And into the opposite corner. Pick, shot, no good. Rebound, and traveling violation called on number 21, Laren Sidnor for Pilati. And we're getting a bench warning for the second coach standing up. And so officials gone to the table to let them know that the Pilati bench has been warned. Kind of an interesting rule in high school. Only one coach is allowed to rise. And St. Francis will inbound the ball. And bring it up to the midcourt. Dorsey. Drive by Demoni Dorsey, out of bounds. And a reset of the 30-second clock. The look inside. Lob, Angel Reese. Up and no good. It's going to be a foul on the play to send Reese to the line. Fouls on number 11, Larry Sidnor. She's a senior for Pilati. And Reese shooting foul shots. First one is good. 12-8, St. Francis. 1:47 remaining here in the first quarter. Second shot, no good. Rebound Russell, pushes it up, dishes off, open shot, no good. Rebound goes to St. Francis, and they push it up. Dorsey, look underneath, what a pass. Oh, and it gets blocked, and a foul called. Beautiful look underneath, great pass. Foul's going to go on Jania Hall, and that's going to put Anami Humphrey at the line for St. Francis. Anami Humphrey first is good. 13-8, 1:23 remaining. Could make it a 6-point spread. And in and out. Reese with the rebound. That's in and out. And Pilati with the rebound. Quick moves to the layup. And a block shot by Reese. Russell took it to the hoop. But Reese was waiting. And so Pilati will reset. Steps out, shot no good, off the rim. And St. Francis with the rebound. Look inside, there's Reese. Layup is good. Pulling out to a 7-point lead here in the first quarter. Pilati, what a move down the middle. Up and good. Number 23, Vichay Rideout with a move down the middle. 15-10, 18 seconds remaining. And a traveling violation on St. Francis. Ten seconds remaining. First quarter. The shot at the buzzer, no good. Stangerlin with the last second shot. And that's going to be the end of our first quarter. We have St. Francis 15 and St. Vincent Pilati 10. We'll be back to you with Red Dog Media here at Stevenson University in just a moment.
I have a secret. There's such a thing as monsters. don't have to be afraid. Because the monsters will never win. No matter how scary they are, there will be someone right here with me.
Back here at Stevenson University, we've got the second quarter of action coming at you. A conference championship of the IAAM basketball for 2020. Look inside, nothing there. Taken away by Pilati. Picking up the tempo to the bucket. Leans in, shot, good! Very nice shot by Jania Hall. Leaned in for two. Angel Reese dishes out. Long three-pointer, no good. Off the iron, rebound, no good. Scrum on the floor, picked up by Russell. Russell stops, looks, pass, beautiful. Oh, what a play. Rashay Rideout with the lay-in on a great dish from Anaya Russell. And we have a 1-point ball game, 15-14. Long shot, no good. Rebound by Pilati. Look down low, nobody there. Fake, up, no good. Rebound is good. And Pilati takes the lead. And there's a timeout on the court. Jania Hall with the lay-in, and Pilati takes a 16-15 lead here in the second period. 6:51 remaining. Morgan, got some basketball going on out here.
Larry, this is a great game.
There's up and down the court. Good defense followed by some really crisp passes. Really good looks. 30-second timeout. We're going to get them back on the floor. This action is moving very fast.
St. Francis is definitely in that huddle talking about how they can get momentum back in this game.
Yeah, they look like they were walking a bit up the court. Caused a big run by Pilati, and the fact they took their first lead of the day. And now St. Francis controls. Drive, shot, no good. Rebound by Russell. Kicks out. The shot, no good. Got the open look, just couldn't bury it. And Reese is going to bring it up herself. Drive, look on the baseline, back out to the top. A lot of standing around. Good defense. Nobody going to the ball. And a foul. And a technical foul. Called on Anaya Russell. Got a technical foul. Gave some lip back to the referee after that call underneath. So the question now is, was she in the act of shooting? So we got two shots. This will be the foul shots. And the shot is good. Leah Turner at the line, shooting the second foul shot. It's good. And St. Francis retakes the lead. And now for the technical foul. And Morgan, I believe St. Francis will retain possession as well, so this could end up being a 5-point play.
Yeah, that's what it looked like the refs were talking about, where the ball goes afterwards.
And that is good. Actually, it could be a 6-point play because it's a 2-shot technical.
Great shooting from the free throw line for St. Francis.
Yep, Gourdine shot both of those, and now St. Francis will get the ball. So big turnaround there. Went from a 1-point lead to now down by 3 for Pilati, and St. Francis with the basketball. 6 minutes remains in the first half. The shot from the side, no good. Rebound, kick out. Shot is good. Naomi Dorsey with the 2-point basket. And we got 21-16. Pilati right back. Jumper no good. Rebound St. Francis. Shot partially blocked. Picked up by Pilati. The look. A shot and a foul.
That was great ball movement there by Pilati.
Maybe one pass too many. Dorsey with the foul. We'll put Jania Hall on the line. Shooting 2. 5:14 remaining in the first half. The first shot is good. (21-17). Substitution in. Rideout goes out. And the second shot is good.
Maybe it was the extra pass that they needed. She sunk both foul shots.
St. Francis moving the ball around the outside, around the perimeter. And we got a blocking foul on Waleed. Michaela Waleed with the foul on Angel Reese. And Angel Reese to the line. One and one. The first is good. And the second shot is no good. 22-18. Pilati, the ball movement from the side. Shot is good. 3-pointer. Lauren Russell with the 3-pointer. 22-21. And taken away by Pilati. Look up, drive to the bucket, and out of bounds. 4:10 remaining. 4:10 remaining in the first half. 22-21 Pilati. St. Francis. Pilati with the ball. And a chance to take the lead back. We got a foul. And got an offensive foul. Stangerland called for the offensive foul. Ball goes over to St. Francis. Around the perimeter. Back up to the top. A little collision and a foul called on Smith. Sends St. Francis to the line. Shooting 1-1. The first is good. Second free throw. No good. And out of bounds. Oh, I think we may have gotten this one incorrect. I think we're going to have a officials discussion, and it went off St. Francis. And it stays there. St. Francis ball. A long lob into the backcourt. Angel Reese will recover. Working around the perimeter. Angel Reese looks to the middle. Look and dump. What a pass. And a block. Oh, and on the baseline, called him out of bounds, and it's going to stay here. Gourdine will inbound for St. Francis. 3:22 remaining in the half. The lob in to Angel Reese. Shot no good. Rebound Pilati, and they're going to run. They got numbers. Out to the wing. The jumper is good. Lauren Russell with the three. And Pilati takes the lead back, 24-23. Angel Reese looks down low, nobody home, and out of bounds. Turnover to Pilati. Momentum going back and forth between these two squads. Waleed got a little too fancy with the move there. And we got a foul called. Foul on number 1 for Pilati. Smith must have grabbed the arm there as St. Francis player was going for the ball. And it's going to send St. Francis to the foul line. Shooting 2 in the double bonus. The first shot is no good. Second shot is good. We have tie ball game. 24-24, St. Francis and Pilati. IAAM A Conference Championships for 2020. Stop, pop, no good. Rebound, St. Francis. Anaya Russell had a good look. Couldn't bring it down. Angel Reese drives, scoop, and good. 26-24, St. Francis. 2 minutes and 1 second remaining in the first half. Smith out front. Sidnor makes a move. Turn, shot, no good. And a jump ball. And it's going to stay Pilates possession underneath on the jump ball. And now 1:47 remaining. And lobbed into Nia Russell. Reset of the 30-second clock. She turns, shoots, and comes up short. Pressing a little bit, huh, Morgan?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, both teams just keep going back and forth, and they're both very aggressive. And this is going to be another nail biter for us, I think, Larry.
Yep. A couple of the key players try to do a little too much right now at the end of the first half. Maybe it'll get settled down, and Angel Reese going to get called for the foul on the push.
These officials are really on their calls.
Yeah, they're not. Players are not getting any benefit of the doubt here. Any push, any touch. Smith comes out of the lineup, replaced by Jania Hall. 1:08 remaining in the first half. And we got another touch foul called. Well, number 1 for St. Francis, Ania Gordine. And it's going to send Pilati to the line for 1-1. First one up and no good. And Angel Reese is going to control the ball. Whoa, it looked like a palm. Whoop, and she went down. Loose ball underneath. And there's a foul on the play. It'll be 1-1 again. Yep, a lot of sloppy play here at the end of the first half. Jania Hall will go to the line for Pilati. She'll shoot 1-1. And the shot is good. Makes it 26-25. (26-25) St. Francis. They control the ball. 35 seconds remaining. Move around the perimeter into the top of the key. Pilati in a zone, 2-3 zone. Look to the middle, drive, and will stay with St. Francis. Out of bounds, 20 seconds. 1-point ball game. Turn by Reese, and good. Angel Reese with the pivot and the bucket. 7 seconds remaining. The drive up, no good. St. Francis with it. And that's going to be the end of your first half. St. Francis 28, Pilati 25. We'll be back in just a moment. We're going to be joined at halftime by Dr. Samuel Kanor from LifeBridge to talk about his specialties at LifeBridge, and we'll be back to you in just a moment. I'm joined here at halftime by Dr. Samuel Kanor from LifeBridge Health. We are at the half with a St. Francis lead of 28-25. Dr. Kanor, welcome, and
thank you very much, sir.
I understand that your specialty is head injuries or concussions.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
us a little bit about head injuries. I hear a lot about them with student athletes these days.
Yes, sir.
Are they on the rise?
Yes, sir. So as you know, concussion is one of the heavily debated topic because of the issues that came up with the NFL and kind of currently triggering down to the college league. But at this point, there are a lot of definitions of concussion in the literature based on family medicine, sports medicine, pediatrician, orthopedics, so many definitions. But two things they all have in common, it's loss of memory and then loss of consciousness. So if you have one of those things, we put you under the concussion category. And then there is a second portion where people have signs and symptoms of concussions that are not related to concussion. It could be basically as a result of a head and neck injury that they suffered. So we kind of evaluate each athlete individually and then decide what the next step to be for them.
Gotcha. And it seems like a lot of student athletes and a lot of collision sports that are being played today, but not just in the collision sports. In the first game, we had a young lady that hit her head on the floor just from a little loose ball and went after it and hit her head and could have been concussed, right?
Yeah. So some of the early signs that they should watch out for is some neurological changes like headache. So they're gonna have like headache. They will have signs of nausea and kind of feel like vomiting. They have dizziness where it could be either problem with balance issues or feel like lightheaded or room spinning around them. And then they kind of have some other minor symptoms such as like maybe tingling, numbness in their hands, weakness, and other things. So the ideal thing to do is to kind of take the athlete out and then do the evaluation on the sideline and assess based on their responses from what you get from them.
Anytime a student athlete has a head injury, would be your recommendation that they see a physician?
Yes. I think they should, most of the time, depending on where they're coming from, they see their primary physician first, and then they are referred to a concussion specialist, which we are, and we kind of see that every day because not only they get those neurological symptoms, but they have problems with like sleep, they have problems with appetite, they also have difficulties with like concentration, memory, schoolwork, so we want to get on top of it to kind of minimize those long-term effects. Because all this could affect their school grades and work.
And most of the schools that I know, I think all the schools in the IAAM, the students go through a baseline, right?
Yes, sir.
And what's that all about? What's a baseline?
So the impact test or some of the baseline that we do is basically to kind of get an understanding on some of the deficits that they have. Because some patients could have some basic balance issues and also basic abnormal eye movement. So when they get involved in those kind of injury and they present in the clinic, we already know what their previous exams showed, and we're able to compare with it and also track it as they recover from their injury. So it gives us an idea.
It's a delicate high school age where balance is always one of those things that coordination hasn't kept up with the body development. And so you don't know if someone's got a concussion issue or just a normal balance. You'll know that by doing that first baseline.
Yes, sir. So it gives us something to start off with and somewhere to start. So those are important things that we encourage the student athletes. And one last thing I want to say is I think they should kind of be forefront, come up with and let their athletic trainers know when they have those kind of injuries, because it could be potentially like debilitating in terms of their career goals, because if they're not able to focus in schoolwork, their grades won't be good. It's going to affect their college career. And to play at Division I, you need to have good grades. And so all those come in that we want to kind of get on top of it to kind of minimize those long-term effects. And
very important point that you make here, that these things can just snowball into bigger and bigger things. And like you say, all these student athletes have aspirations of playing at the next level,
Yes, sir.
And the first thing they have to do is be able to get the grades, get into the school. So one thing kind of rolls into the other if you don't take care of it.
Yes, sir. And the other thing that my experience talking to student athletes is one of their reasons is they don't want to let their teammates down. So they continue to play despite having those kind of symptoms, which I keep on telling them, it's not we're going to shut you off, but we want you to kind of recover, feel better from it, to avoid a second hit or second impact, which will even worsen your neurological symptoms if you don't recover completely from the first injury.
Right, and so many of those athletes want to get back in the game.
Yes, sir.
And you're helping them get back in the game if they follow
the protocol, the treatment protocol. Yes, sir.
Right, otherwise they may be out of the game a long time.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Well, I thank you for joining us here at halftime.
Yeah.
Very interesting discussion about concussions. You're at Lifebridge. How long have you been at Lifebridge Health?
So I've been in Lifebridge for about 7 months. I did my medical school training at Medical College of Georgia, where I did a combination MD and a PhD degree in research in genetics of neuroendocrine genes. And also did my residency at University of Chicago, and I did some sideline access with their football teams and programs. So
wow, that's fascinating.
There,
and so much new developments happening down that path.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for coming by and sharing some of those tonight.
Thank you.
And always welcome to come back. We'll catch you another time.
Thank you
with
very
the folks
much
from
for having
Healthbridge.
me, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
It. Thank you.
Well, we're back here at Stevenson University. A great little halftime conversation with Dr. Samuel Kanor from Lifebridge Health. Really interesting to hear about concussions, Morgan, and whether it's a collision sport, you're used to those in lacrosse or basketball, where you don't really expect too many situations where you're going to have that type of collision. It can still happen. We had a young lady in the first game where she hit her head on the floor and very easily could have been concussed. So excellent recommendations, opportunity to talk to the doctor and our sponsor, Lifebridge Health, for today's basketball games and the IAAM conference. Great to have them here tonight. So we're getting ready for the second half. What do you think? What happened at halftime?
I think both teams, if I was the coach of either team, I think I would have went in and said, listen, settle down. There is still a lot of game left. It's anyone's game at this point. New half, new score. I mean, you kind of got to go into it. Play our game. Keep your heads on straight. Smart play.
Yeah, really good advice. You sound like you could be in that coaching role very easily. Okay, St. Francis with the ball. Starting our play here in the second half. The shot is good.
And what a way to start.
Yeah, with a 3 ball. And St. Francis out to a 6-point lead. Skip pass, movement to the bucket, and a travel violation on Larry Sidnor for Pilati. Gordine, pass into Humphrey, and the basket's good. And quickly, it's an 8-point lead. And Pilati turns it over. Wow, this is not the way Pilati wanted the second half to begin.
No,
You
they
just
need
don't
to settle in.
Right, you don't want to let St. Francis have easy buckets and turnovers, because they will get out in a hurry and could turn this game into a rout very quickly. In the corner, jumper, no good and wedged. So it'll be Pilati basketball. Inbound. Anaya Russell. Dangerous pass. Look down low. The scoop and good. Larry Sidnor with a basket. 33-27. Back to 6 points. Reese, look, nobody home. And it's going to be Pilati ball. Naya Russell handles it at the midcourt. She's a senior. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound. And a foul called on number 5, Anani Humphrey. Her first foul. First team foul of the second half. Pilati retains. And the lob into the top. Right out. Over to Jania Hall for a three-pointer. 33-30. Just as it looks, St. Francis is pulling away a little bit. Pilati right back in it. Lob in. And good. Nia Russell with the basket. And it's 33-32. 5:25 remaining in the third quarter. Working the perimeter. Seems like Pilati would love for St. Francis to be taking shots from out here all day. A lob inside, forced it inside. St. Francis has it. Reese. And we'll go to the line for two. Real good. So Reese will go to the line shooting two. The first shot is good. The second shot. And good. Okay, Pilati with the ball. Out front. Right out. Stops. Pops. Short. Rebound, St. Francis. They want to run, but they turn it over. taken away by Stangerlin. And controlled by Anaya Russell. Comes in, drops the pass, wasn't there. Angel Reese goes, a block, count the bucket. Reese scores and goes to the line for an N1. And that's going to take Anaya Russell out of the game with what I believe is third or fourth. Yeah, I think it was her fourth foul. And Reese signaled over to everyone that it was 4, and she just puts it in and makes it a 38-32 game. We have a timeout on the floor. 4:24 remaining here at Stevenson. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Caring is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's up and at 'em day after day and moment to moment. It's more than know-how. It's how we do what we do. There's only all in and full out. It's being fierce for those who can't be fierce for themselves. It's a higher calling, a promise to every patient we sit down with. We don't just care, we care bravely.
Back to Stevenson University and more action. 4:24 remaining in the third quarter. 38-32 St. Francis. And Morgan, what a basketball game.
What a game.
All
You're
three
right.
have been great basketball games. But the standing room only crowd lining the gym here at Stevenson. Boy, the IAAM should be doing great tonight. The penetration. And back out to the top of the key. Pick. Movement. Roll. Look. And out of bounds off of Pilati. And it's going to go to St. Francis. Great look. Just couldn't finish it off. Skip pass. Look. Down nut. Nobody there. And I'll push it back out to the top. Reset into Angel Reese. And that's a traveling violation. Move that pivot foot a little bit too much. And over to Pilati. Lots of turnovers today.
Mm-hmm.
Smith with a long one, no good. Rebound. Goes to Gordine. Gordine controls. Look inside, pop out to Reese for 3. No good. Rebound, Pilati. Pilati drive, nothing there. And it's going to be a turnover. Back over to St. Francis. 3:07 remaining in the third quarter. Substitution. Number 4, Lauren Russell in the game. And out goes Vache right out. Gordine to Turner. Turner looks to the corner. Dump into Angel Reese. Got stripped, but looks like got part of her hand. Much to the chagrin of the Pilati fans. Foul called on Stangerlin.
I think I disagree a little bit with that call as well, but
Yeah, look from here. We have the best angle in the house. I look inside. And a turnover. And a timeout called. Timeout called by Pilati. So we got 38-32 as our score. St. Francis with a 6-point lead. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the third. Fouls this half. relatively few. Pilati with 3, and St. Francis with only 1 team foul in the second half. So we may not spend the entire fourth quarter at the foul line like we have the previous 2 games.
That's all right. I like to see the hustle and the smart play for the most part. I mean, a foul here and there, that's normal basketball, right?
Yep. You got the 2 best seeds coming in. St. Francis went 13-1 in the conference, 24-3 overall. Pilati went 11-3 in the conference, and 21-5 overall. So St. Francis beat Roland Park to get here. Pilati beat McDonough by 2 in order to get here as well. So
I bet that was a great game as well.
So we're going inbound by Pilati. Smith handles the ball. Movement to the basket. Scoop and a basket. Jania Hall. Nice move. Drew the foul from Angel Reese. Drew the contact. Gets to the line. Looking for the N1. 38-34. And no good. 4-point spread. 2 minutes, 25 seconds in the quarter. Wide open from the side, nobody there.
Got to follow your shot on that one.
Yep. Look down low. Stays here. Pilati basketball underneath. Pilati to inbound. Back out at the top. And threw it away. One of those things, trying to move before you got the basketball. Got to catch it first. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. St. Francis brings it up with a 4-point lead. Angel Reese at the elbow. Back out on top to Gordine. Back to Reese. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Pilati taken away, but then out of bounds. Leah Turner caught one in the lip. And it's Pilati's basketball. Bringing it up, 38-34, 129. Going through the weave at the top. Drive. Jump ball. And it's going to be St. Francis basketball. A jump ball call. And back down the court we come. Gordine from the wing. Shot. Just a little strong. And we're going to call a foul. Silly foul. Humphrey with the foul. Third team foul, so it's just going to be a possession. And in the ball game, number 3 for St. Francis, Dorsey, Cameron Dorsey comes in. Down to 1 minute. Mulweed draws a foul on Angel Reese. That's going to be her third. She signals to her coach. She knows she's got 3. Movement inside. And St. Francis with the ball. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. St. Francis 38, Pilati 34. Around the perimeter. No look, skip pass. Taken away by Pilati.
She telegraphed that pass.
Good pass, great layup. Smith with the layup. Jania Hall with the great look away and dish. Look inside, taken away by Pilati. Shot at the buzzer, no good. It would have counted, Morgan.
That would have made this a tie game.
I think it may have even been a 3. I don't know where her feet were in relation to the line, but it was close. So we're going to go into the fourth quarter. St. Francis leading by 2, 38-36, and we have ourselves a basketball game here. We're going to be right back. We're back for the fourth quarter of basketball in the IAAM A-Conference Championship. Standing room only crowd here at Stevenson University, the home of the Mustangs. And we have the Panthers here tonight. The Panthers have taken over. The Panthers from Pilati and the Panthers from St. Francis. The jumper, no good. Rebound. It's good.
She got her own rebound.
And we have a tie game. St. Francis and Pilati.
If you're Pilati, that's the way you want to start the fourth quarter.
Reese with a turn and a bucket. That was sweet. Good footwork, turned, laid it right in. Made it look silly or simple, or both. Pass underneath. Oh, great shot. Just couldn't bring it down. Larry Sidnor couldn't bring it in. And back comes Pilati. We're in a 2-3 zone defense. And they're collapsing on Reese in the middle. Scoop to the middle. Up and good. Basket's good.
Great drive.
Gordine right to the bucket. Scores the 2. And she'll go to the line for the and 1. And they called the 5th foul. They called it on 0-0. Anaya Russell. I'm not sure they got that one right. We'll check out the replay real quick. I don't think they cut to the basket. Yep, it was on Russell, and she is done.
And that's how she ends her senior season.
That hurts. That hurts. Little bump foul. Takes her out. Drive to the bucket and a foul down the other end. Foul number 1, Gordine. That's going to send Stangerlin to the foul line. And she'll shoot 2. Well, the first is no good. Second shot coming. and that one is good. (43-39), 4-point spread. St. Francis with a basketball. Look to the side, turn, pivot, shot.
Great move.
Good. Wow, that was clutch. Anaya Humphrey with the shot and a bucket. And now a 6-point spread. Kick out. Long shot, way short. Reese and a blocking foul. Jania Hall called for the block.
Looks like there might have been some words exchanged.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit chippy. .540 remaining in regulation. Goes to the baseline, look back at the top. To the corner, step, shot, and no good. Rebound is good. And Humphreys with the shot, quickly down the other end. Tries to draw a foul from Reese, doesn't work. And timeout. Timeout called on the sideline by Pilati. Full timeout. 5:10 remaining in regulation. 47-39.
I know it's fourth quarter, Larry, but this crowd seems to only be getting bigger.
Yeah, it seems to be swelling, doesn't it? There just simply is no room for any more.
And this is a big gymnasium.
It is a big gymnasium, and it is full.
Well, this is what they practice for all season, right?
Yep, this is what it's all about. What you live for. A conference championship. The officials are pointing to the benches. I don't know quite what we're doing here.
Take advantage of that extra timeout, couple seconds. A lot of basketball left.
Not quite sure what the delay is all about, but hopefully we'll be.
Maybe a substitution error?
Yep. Well, we're hanging in there trying to figure out what the delay is.
Oh, they have the Stevenson crew maybe something
Yeah.
technical.
Well, we'll just hang in there while we figure out what's going on. Nick Miles is athletic director for St. Francis. The police are here, so we are obviously having something of an issue on the court.
It's looking like it's from maybe a fan standpoint.
Yeah, might be a spectator issue.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to stay with it. We've got Baltimore County Police here.
What broadcast channel is that? What broadcast channel? It's on the IAAM website. It'll be free tomorrow. Okay.
Well, it's delayed all the action here for a moment until they figure out what's going to or not going to happen. We're going to come back to you in just a moment with more of the basketball action, we hope, and we get this this situation tied up. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back here at Stevenson University. It appears that the issue we had with a little crowd control is under control, and hopefully we are back to basketball action on the floor as we pick up. 5 minutes and 10 seconds remain. St. Francis leads Pilati 47-39. Pilates basketball. This may have actually helped Pilati, this little break in the action, Morgan. Mm-hmm. They needed to chat and settle down and figure out what they're going to do without Anaya Russell. Certainly they're one of their, if not their best player. And a shot, turn around, no good. Rebound by St. Francis. Well, that's probably not the shot they wanted to get coming out of the long timeout, long break. Gordine at the top of the key. Shot is no good. Rebound, St. Francis. Gordine back in control, back in the corner. And reset of the clock means they've got plenty of time.
And they're up. They have a decent lead.
Yeah, there should be no rush. Angel got a foul call on the way in. It's going to go against number 11, Larry Sidnor. It's going to put Angel Reese at the line, shooting 2.
Another great foul shooter.
Yes, she's doing a great job at the foul line.
It almost looks effortless.
48-39, 4:26 remaining. Reese with another. 49-39. We're back up to that 10-point spread that we talked about earlier. They got it down. They actually took the lead. The jumper comes up short. Pilati starting to force the action a bit. Running, jumper, no good. The jump ball is going to stay here with Pilati. And they called timeout. 30-second timeout by Pilati. That'll leave them only one left. 3 minutes, 58 seconds remaining in our basketball game. St. Francis 49, Pilati 39. Thirty-second timeout. Nobody heading to the exits yet, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting that feeling that things are just about done unless something dramatic happens with Pilati shooting some threes.
I think Pilati's going to shock us with these last 4 minutes. I think there's going to be a surge of energy, a big momentum change. All they need is one spark, right?
But yeah, they're hoping so. I'm afraid their spark may have fouled out, but we'll see. Ball in bounds by Pilati. Look across, skip pass. Movement, shot, rebound. Angel Reese in control. And St. Francis with the basketball.
Pilati's getting the looks. It's just about putting the ball in the net.
Reese down the lane, shot no good, rebound is good. I think the spark might be wearing gray. Drive and no good, rebound. Stays here. And the foul's on Angel Reese.
Oh, wow.
Off the ball. She can't believe it. It's her 4th foul. And they're in the 1-and-1.
Pilates fans got on their feet for that cheer.
Yeah, the Pilati folks reciprocating after Anaya Russell fouled out. And Reese gave her the 5 signal. And now Reese with 4. And so it looks like Pilati will give it back to a little bit. Drive in, missed short jumper, stays here with Pilati. 3:17 remaining. Can't hit the 5-footers right now. Jumper for 3. There's your spark.
Maybe that's their game. Maybe is
Three-pointer.
3-pointers.
51-42. 9-point lead. Look up, layup. There it is, 2. Nia Hall with 2. And a foul at the midcourt. 7-point game, and we'll go and shoot 1-1 for St. Francis. 2:39 remaining. St. Francis to the line. First shot, no good. 1-1. And Pilati comes down. Drive to the lane, and the basket's good. Now it's a 5-point basketball game. Could be 4. Morgan, I'm never going to doubt you again. I don't know where the spark came from, but that was a spark.
That 3-pointer, all they need. Question is, can they keep it?
And it's good. And timeout on the floor by St. Francis. St. Francis leads 51-47. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain in regulation. We'll be right back. We're back to the action here. St. Francis ball. The rafters are rocking now. Look inside. And a lay-in by St. Francis. Pilati comes down, shot, no good. Rebound St. Francis. Look down the middle. Out of bounds. St. Francis ball. One minute, 47 seconds remain in regulation. Angel Reese with a basketball. Over to Gordine. And a traveling call. Turnover goes to Pilati.
Every shot counts for Pilati right now.
Drive to the bucket. Up and no good. Janelle Hall took it to the bucket. Couldn't get it to fall. Go to the line though, shoot 2. First one is good. Second shot. is good. 4-point game. Gordine brings it up. Gets it over midcourt. And timeout, St. Francis. 118, 4-point game. 53-49. Full timeout. And we'll be right back. Okay, back to the action here. Waning moments of the finals of the A Conference. Gordine with the ball. Back out on top. Back to the wing. Dangerous pass. Reese. Offensive foul. And that's going to be it for Angel Reese. That's number 5. And the Pilati faithful are quite happy with that. Her 5th foul. 4-point spread. The ball is going to go over to Pilati. Checking into the lineup, number 22, Kalia Turner. And Pilati with the basketball. Drive and score. Mulweed with a basket now. It's a 2-point game. 53-51. They're trapping. Taken away. And Pilati ball. 53-51, 42 seconds remain. And we have a basketball game. Yeah. And timeout, St. Francis. Morgan? Who'd have thunk it? Here we go.
They still have the spark?
Well, you called it. Like I said, I'm not doubting you anymore. 42.2 seconds. We're in the bonus both ways. No timeouts left for St. Francis. 1 timeout left for Pilati. Pilati basketball. It'll be underneath the St. Francis basket. Doesn't get any better than this.
This has been an amazing game. Both teams.
And here we go. Girls back on the court.
All Pilati fans on their feet.
Yeah, the place is certainly rocking. Both teams on their feet. Okay, another Slowness to start the action here, but I think we're going to get this started right now. Shot, no good. Rebound, stays here, off St. Francis. .4 seconds remain. Shot. It does not go. And a foul. We're going to go down the other end. We're going to shoot 1-1 down the other end. 2-point lead by St. Francis. And number 5, and Anani Humphrey will go to the line for St. Francis. And the crowd is pretty incensed. And to the line we go. The first shot is no good. Rebound, Pilati. 25 seconds to go. Everybody's on their feet. Look, oh, taken away by St. Francis. And a foul on the court. 12 seconds remain. And we're going to go down and shoot free throws. She had the opportunity. Dump pass, lost control, and went back to St. Francis. And we go to the line shooting 1-1.
I don't even know what to say, Larry. I'm in awe of this game.
At the line, Gordine makes the first. Makes it a 3-point spread. A substitution in the ball game. Number 4, Lauren Russell in for Mulweed. She makes it really difficult, makes it a 2-possession game if she's able to bury this this shot, this free throw. The shot is good. They got to get it down, they got to get a hoop, and then they've got to get a timeout. Well, they don't have a timeout, do they? They do have one. The shot, no good. Rebound, and that's going to be it. St. Francis wins the A Conference Championship over Pilati, 55-51, your final. What a basketball game. Both teams played their hearts out. But your winner here tonight, St. Francis Academy, 55-51. Lining up at half court to shake hands. Both teams.
What a game.
What a game. And there is your final. Everyone high-fiving, hugging. Great basketball game.
Looks like there might be a little bit of a cheer-off coming on. I don't know.
Yeah, look at Angel Reese is waving goodbye to the Pilati people.
There's about to be a cheer-off, I think. Oh, nope.
Nope, not going to happen.
That was stopped. That was stopped.
Yep. They're not going to let that happen at Pilati.